Greetings, adventurers, and well met, Master of Dungeons here on the Master of Dungeons Twitch channel, twitch.tv/the Master of Dungeons. It is Sunday evening. We've been off for 2 weeks, but we are back tonight with another episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. We left off, the characters were journeying through the tunnels beneath Phandelver through a sinkhole that was found underneath the tavern in Phandelver, and they've been heading down there to look for some lost townsfolk that seem to have been captured by goblins or some other creatures, and they've been trying to get down to a ancient, old, perhaps maybe abandoned, hopefully abandoned, you're hoping it's abandoned, Elithanok, an ancient stronghold held by mind flayers centuries ago, who have their sights set on performing a strange ritual to try to turn even the surface dwellers of Phandelver into mind flayers. When we last left off, the characters had awakened what the Grell had been speaking of as something called a Great Eater. And the characters are getting ready to roll initiative. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and remind everyone it's been a couple of weeks. So remind everyone your character, who you're playing. Go ahead and make sure to include your race, class, and level, or species, class, and level, since the 2024 Player's Handbook is available to everybody. Also include any pronouns of your character that might be different from your own. So let's go ahead and start off with Phelix. Remind everyone who you are playing, please.
I am playing Phelix, the Lightfoot Halfling, Order of the Scribes Wizard, level 9, with the urchin background. He, him pronouns. Grew up in the city of Neverwinter, on the streets of Neverwinter, and has since come to Phandelver with a few of his friends, and are investigating mind flayers and other such nonsense that is below the streets of Phandelver.
All right, thank you, Phelix. And then we have Hannibal.
All right, so a lot of things changed in the 2024 handbook. Hannibal's perfectly groomed forest of chest hair was not one of them. Hill dwarf, or now just a dwarf, monk, wearing no armor, fighting the way of the ascendant dragon, sprouting wings, kicking ass, spending key, swinging Hugh the battle axe.
Spending what?
Looking forward.
Spending what?
Spirit points.
Okay, what?
Looking forward to level 10, where I get to throw more punches. Coming from the Far Traveler background, a lot of folks spend their whole lives in one town, like Phandelver. Hannibal's not one of those folks.
All right, thank you very much, Hannibal. Then we have Ulmor.
Yes, I'm playing Ulmor Wakefield. He is a barbarian, bard. I used to call him bard-barian, but he's now a barbarian/bard. More barbarian than bard now. He still likes to play a little music and inspire his fellows. And he's almost a big, tall, 7 foot something tall personage of orc and human background, if you will. And he is not very bright, but he will kick ass in a fight. So there you go.
All right, thank you, Ulmor. And yes, Ulmor is playing a half-orc. The half-orc is from the 2014 Player's Handbook. The 2024 Player's Handbook did away with all of the half-species, half-races, but if you want to still play those from the other previous books, like the half-elves, things like that, just use the previous rules as they were, as we are playing Adventurers League rules, which are rules as written. So if there isn't something that has been updated or changed from the older books in the newer books, we still use the older rules for that as well. Focus points, yes, Design Lizard. There we go. That's what they're called, focus points. The characters are also accompanied by Shae Moonrise. She is a wood elf, cleric, cleric of the Twilight Domain, Twilight Domain cleric. There we go. She is a healer. She has the healer feat, which actually does a little bit different now. Instead of her actually healing you points, it allows you to actually spend a hit dice for that. And we'll go through that when that pops up eventually. But she does have the Twilight Domain. So she does pull up her Twilight Sanctuary every once in a while. Does her best to try to aid the characters in their endeavors, and their group is known as the Helping Hands. The Heroes of Phandelver and their chosen group is the Helping Hands. One helps with punching, one helps with casting spells, one helps with healing, and one casts with either kicking butt or playing a lute. Oh wait, no, you play a drum, don't you? Or do you play
yes.
both?
He plays a lute. He's got a lute and a drum, a small drum
That's
he keeps
right.
on his hand drum.
All right, well, everyone go ahead and start with heroic inspiration.
Ooh.
If you don't have from last session. And as mentioned previously, left our characters off just getting ready to roll initiative, being down in a cave, heading through the deep tunnels that have been traveling down into the Underdark. Let's get started. Go ahead and please select your token and roll initiative. As you recall, you're missing your cleric at the moment.
Yes.
Yep.
He was aiding the townsfolk that you did discover in the previous cave to the surface. All right. And I will roll initiative for this creature. The first to act is Ulmor. You hear the creature awaken, and definitely from the sounds of it, does seem angry and probably smells your presence.
Okay, and where we are now, he is just around the corner here
Mm-hmm.
in the room behind us, should I say, to the east.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and I don't see Felix.
Just to give you an idea, yes, correct. Felix had turned invisible. I believe you had turned him invisible,
That's right.
and he had went
is
to the north.
Right.
Just the
Up
area
here.
right out here. Just a reminder: the stone in this area is badly scorched and scoured. The smell of ozone hangs in the air. A wide passage that leads to the east, down here below.
Okay. And to refresh my memory, we were not in combat. So we're not I guess not raging, not
Nothing. This is the very first actions you get to do in this combat. It's just started.
okay. Great. All right. Good deal. Okay. So Ulmor, hearing that stirring beast, he'll look over to Hannibal and he'll say, Hannibal, I think that I may have pooped a little. I don't want to fight this thing all by myself. So we're either going to go in and kick its ass or we're going to die. Which one do you want to do? And,
One of them, I think.
and he just kind of rubs his stomach and says, damn, I'm hungry now. And he starts walking this way. Up to this area here and looks north and south to see if he can see anything and looks back at Hannibal and says, come on, this way. I don't want to be stuck in this little chamber. I need room to fight.
Anything else?
And
Keep in mind, you are concentrating currently on invisibility.
Invisibility. Okay. All right. So
And we also have a telepathic bond.
Yes, you do have a rare telepathic bond.
okay, in that case, I will say I'll be thinking that, telling Hannibal at the same time thinking and telling Phelix
Okay.
what I just did. Like I'm moving out of the small corridor into the larger corridor, so I can have a little room to maneuver.
Okay.
Enter. I'm done.
All right. The creature is up. It is going to go 5, 10.
Ah! It
Right
can't
towards Hannibal.
fit. Hell yeah.
Oh, it can fit. Just be a little bit of a squeeze.
Slowed movement, right? Difficult terrain.
Yeah. And once it gets up to Hannibal, first thing it's going to do is do a multi-attack.
All right, my reaction.
Mhm.
I think, Ulmor, you piece of shit.
All right,
What? He was trying to help you out. He said, "Come on, let's go this way. Come on, what are you doing? Why are you back there?"
Constrict first. Ooh, missing with an AC of 11 with a natural 1. And then it's bite. AC of 19 on Hannibal.
Just barely.
For 27 piercing.
We did get Shae's 15 before she split, right?
16, yes.
Or 16?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I only have it as 15. Oh no, I have it as 16.
All right, and so that 15 will become a 0. Nine real hit points.
All right, and the creature is done. Phelix, you are up. You can smell the ozone thick around you, Hannibal, especially from its breath and its bite. Crackling of lightning arcing between its maw.
What's a shorter way to get there? All right, I'm going to come this way, so I'm behind it.
Okay.
1. That's 5. Why can't I get past this?
Oh, hold on a second. There might be a lighting barrier there again. And
Yep.
indeed, there is. There we go.
All right, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can just see it back here, from back here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to draw its attention to me, though. Animals next. I'm going to hold my action to cast. No, that's not going to work either. No, I can't. All right. I don't know what else I'm going to do, so I'm just going to summon my manifest mind.
This is your bonus action.
Yep. I'm going to put it. Let's see. I think I can summon it within 30 feet of me. So I'm going to put it here. Now double check that before I finish up. Just my 60 feet of me. All right. So I'll put it here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, it's well within 60 feet of me.
Sure.
Still can't really see down that tunnel, so I will end there for now.
Okay, so not readying an action then?
No.
Okay. We do have the new rules definitions up that we can use as we play tonight as well. That brings us around to Hannibal.
Great. I'll call to Ulmor through my mind, let him know they left something behind here. Just gonna buckle up, get in my favorite Beyblade stance, and just swing Hugh twice at this thing.
23 will hit.
Is this made of wood or a plant? Probably.
It is not. And a 17 will hit as well, as you barely pierce through his side, but you do indeed pierce through it. Or slash through,
I'm gonna try to burn a focus point and make that a stunning strike.
All right. The 13 points of damage.
And knock down a focus point.
What is your DC for your strength save? 16? Or is it con?
16. I think it's con.
Con, right? Yeah. Okay. It will fail.
Hell yeah. I tell it, good thing you weren't here a month ago when Stunning Strike was way better.
So it does have the stunned condition until the start of your next turn.
Right, and I will, feeling like this is something serious, I will flurry of blows and just put my head down and pump a couple fists into it. Ugh. Sounds like 13 probably would miss.
Advantage because it's stunned, right?
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to read the new rules definition for the stun condition now. The stun condition is, let me see here. Oops, there we go. While you've stunned condition, you also experience the following effects. The creature is incapacitated. It automatically fails strength and dex saves. The attack rolls against it have advantage. Incapacitated also means, oops, because I forgot that it does not open you up in the inside there anymore. In the handouts, it can't take any actions, bonus actions, or reactions, and its concentration is broken. It is speechless now. If you're incapacitated when you roll initiative, you have disadvantage. All right, so a 22 and a 22 will hit for a total of 21 damage. Nice. Anything else, Hannibal?
No, that was my bonus action. So, it is incapacitated. I could just step away. I think I'm going to step away 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 behind Ulmor so I could start to push him back into that entrance next turn.
All right.
Pat him on the back. That's it.
All right, Ulmor, you are up. You have been informed the creature's been stunned, but it's right around the corner.
All right.
You can make out part of it. You can make out part of it from where you're standing.
Ulmor, he looks at Hannibal coming up here and he says, "Why weren't you here a while ago? What are you doing now?" And he's a little bit confused and he says, I don't get it. I thought we were going to kill this thing. Where'd you go? And then I pull out my staff and I strike it on the ground like I'm going to be some kind of cool wizard. But that doesn't work. So I just bonus action rage and run around the corner and swing at it upside the head.
Do us a favor, too. Go ahead and pop up your rage and your traits into Roll20 chat, if you would. That way we can, those that might not have the new player's handbook, what the rage does a little different now. The rage normally used to last for 1 minute until certain conditions happen. Now a rage will last for 10 minutes. And the rage, basically you can maintain the rage, I should say, for 10 minutes. It lasts until the end of Ulmor's next turn. And it ends early if he dons heavy armor or has the incapacitated condition as normal. But you can maintain the rage on your next turn as a bonus action, or by doing one of the following: making an attack roll, forcing the enemy to make a saving throw, or taking a bonus action to extend the rage. So you are raging. Your rage damage is enabled. Go ahead and make your attacks, then, if you would, please. At advantage, Ulmor.
Right. And question right quick. Reckless attack. Is it changed any if I were to do...
Go ahead and click on your reckless attack. It basically just gives you advantage as it was before.
Okay. Okay.
But it
Already got
also...
advantage.
Yeah,
I'm not
you already
gonna
have advantage. And someone just, fingers just redeemed. As you get closer, the creature, though it's still stunned, is also now prone.
All right. Yeah. Okay. In that case, I see that it's stunned and it's going prone. Yeah. He jumps. He comes in and he jumps up with a big double two-handed strike with his staff, coming down and trying to strike the monster as hard as he can. So I'm.
Well, unfortunately, you do have your shield, though, right? So you can't use two hands.
Yeah. So.
But it still
I
looks
guess
cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, he's got his shield. It's kind of in his way, but he's trying to be quite dramatic there because he was suffering from indigestion earlier, and now he's really, really excited to be in the battle. All right, here we go.
Your 25 will hit. It takes the poison damage as well.
Ooh, okay, here we go. And swinging away once again.
25 will hit. Or 13 more damage.
All right.
All right, anything else, Ulmor?
And since it is prone, I'm going to leave it as is.
All right.
Look back at Hannibal and say, "Ha! Told you."
All right, the creature is still stunned, so it cannot move or take any actions, or like even take a movement action to stand up. So it is stunned. Felix, you are up. Greetings, Doris Wrecker in chat.
I'm just gonna see that it's wounded, so I just think I'm just gonna hit it with a fireball.
Okay. Being that it is stunned, it's automatically going to fail its dexterity save.
And yeah, I'll place it down here so it won't hit anyone else who might affect it or be affected by it. So
Sure.
So we'll just roll that damage.
That also does bring to mind the fact that Ulmor had mentioned something about when you explained to him what was there, had talked about wondering what it would taste like if it was cooked as well.
See how much damage that was. That was 26 fire damage.
Nice. Takes all that damage. But you are now you are actually visible now because of the last turn when Ulmor went into a rage. His concentration was thin.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna move over a little bit so I can see my. Oh wait, I can do this right. There we go. And so I think I'm gonna move the manifest mind to here just so I can see if I can see. Yeah, I can see Ulmor now.
Mm-hmm.
And I will end turn there.
All right, Hannibal, beginning of your turn, the creature is no longer stunned. However, due to the kindness of the redemption of Finger's gold pieces, the creature is still prone.
All right, I think to Ulmor, why the hell didn't it get up? And I'll skirt back down 10, 20, 25. Guess I just elbow Ulmor and tell him watch out, and I grab Hugh with two hands and start to swing around again.
All right, you have advantage on your attack rolls. 27 will hit. Oof.
And a whack.
21 will hit.
Heck yeah. Well, let's be silly. Unarmed strike, burn a focus point. punch. Nice.
Missing.
And punch.
Hitting.
We're gonna leave it not stunned. Hopefully it'll bite Ulmor for being a clown and leaving me hanging.
And what was the damage on the second strike?
Yep. Ah.
All right. Anything else?
I just nudge Ulmor and tell him you're up. Finish it.
All right. Ulmor is still prone in front of you.
Okay. Not even looking away from it, not even really hearing what Hannibal is thinking, so to speak, and swinging away once again. 18.
That will hit. 12.
Gleefully swinging again. Looks like that last strike didn't. Let me try it again.
There you go. 27 will hit.
And boom.
Oof. Minus 16. Creature still writhing on the ground prone. Anything else? It is very, very badly wounded. Sorely wounded, you might say.
I think to the group, you had one job, Ulmor. One job.
Any bonus action, Ulmor?
Ulmor kind of shakes his head, not really understanding what Hannibal's trying to do, thinking about what he can do next. He's already raging. He's not thinking clearly. He's just wanting to bash.
All right.
He doesn't do anything else.
All right. The creature is up. It is going to go ahead and stand up. It's going to open its maw right between the two of you. Right here. Oops. Say right here. There we go. Each of you, please give me a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. You have advantage on them now because the barbarian always has advantage as long as you're not incapacitated on dexterity saving throws.
Here we go.
Successes from both of you, so we'll take half this damage. Looks like 69, dudes. So 34 points of lightning damage each.
34.
If you have evasion, you can apply that as well.
Oh. What do I think the monk does? It does, right? Yeah.
He does, doesn't he?
So no damage for the monk.
Damn it. What was the half of 69?
34.
Plus 34. Thanks, Mitch.
All right, Phelix, you're up.
The
The creature is tattered. From where you can look through the manifest mind, you can see the creature is like bones showing, lightning all around. You see the smoke coming off of your electrocuted friends on the others. Well, one of your electrocuted friends.
All right, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb. I'm going to upcast it to level 2.
Okay.
And I'll use fire because fire worked with the fireball. So that's an attack roll. Actually, double check the range. 90 feet. I am well within 90 feet of it. So Chromatic Orb. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
I said level 2. And that's
Fire damage,
21 fire damage.
killing the creature, taking you out of combat.
I did it! I did it!
At least someone understood the mission.
What? Gone so soon. That's one for Phelix.
Actually, in the room you're in, Felix, you see an enormous nest of crushed rocks, reptile scales, and lightly scoured bones occupying this depression right here in the northwest wall. And of course, the body of the massive serpentine-looking monster down here as Ulmor kind of sloshes through the muck of the corpse of the creature.
Can I
Pulling
cook
out
some of
my
that for us?
dagger and looking for choice bits of flesh to start carving off in order to make some bahir steaks.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
All right. Trying to.
While he's doing that, can I do a investigation on the nest?
Sure. Actually, you don't even have to make a roll. You can just sift through some of it, pulling out your staff or dagger or whatever, kind of sifting through it. You do note that there's a number of gold feathers in there, 7 of them exact, worth 100 gold each. If Dashin or Zynology wants to write those down. By the way, don't forget you did have the ornate book plate that was worth 900 gold that you had found. In case you didn't have that down.
Journal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also find in there a number of gold coins, 1,520 gold coins scattered in there,
Nice.
as well as 4 doses of this.
And 4 doses of thick mixture. Okay. Keotum's
Yodom's
ointment.
Yeah.
Keotum's ointment. Glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, contains 1d4 plus 1 doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. The jar and its contents weigh 1/2 pound. As an action, 1 dose can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points. Ceases to be poisoned and is cured of any disease. That sounds wunderbar. And then you said there's 4 of those?
4 doses.
Oh, 4 doses. Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to put it in your pack, Felix, or?
Yeah, I'll put it in my pack.
That's a nice find there you've got.
Also, if you recall, during Thorgrin's pack to the north, you had also found all of those notes.
Oh, yes.
As well as a small crystal that you could tell was magical, but I'm not sure you actually identified what it was last session.
I don't know. I'll have to pull out my journal. 2 shards of crystal. No, it does not look like I identified it. I think I moved the bag and then woke up the beast.
Yep.
I've got mind crystal in pack, useful to priest of Talhundra.
Here's what I might have shown it to you, but here is the careful mind crystal you discovered.
Careful, mind crystal. Nice.
It is also considered a consumable.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because once it's used, it just becomes a magical gem point.
One action while holding mind crystal, you can modify the spell specifically. I'll use mind crystal to modify the spell, and you can't use a mind crystal at a meta magic option. Okay.
That's another one for you, Felix.
Basically, what Careful does is choose up to 3 creatures affected by the spell. Chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell.
Okay.
So it's really good. For example, it would be really good for like a hypnotic pattern if your companions are in there. You know what I mean? Or a fairy fire or something like that.
And there's one crystal?
Yes, there's one.
All right.
Yes, in the notes, that's what you had. I stole one of their mind crystals. There may be more, maybe useful to the priest of Talhundreth.
100th, yes. 100.
The other notes, I'll go ahead and put the other notes just in case to remind you in chat here.
Okay.
Lithanok stronghold 7 miles downward. Beware of the Elder Brain's attention. Significant mind flayer general is Ashundo, wears high-collared scarlet robe. Mind flayers preparing to move against Gibbet Crossing, ? And then the mention of the stolen mind crystal. Yeah, you're able to you're able to really get some select choices off of it, but you can definitely pry off some of them that have already been charred by the fireball and the fiery chromatic orb that Phelix threw at the creature.
Okay. All right, I've got a few pieces off.
As
of
you
it
expect,
here.
it tastes like chicken.
Oh, tastes like chicken. Even better. Let's eat. I offer some to Phelix and Hannibal both.
Sure, why not?
Eat it gladly.
Hannibal and Ulmor are a little bit wounded. Do you wish to continue on, or do you wish to rest here? You can still, I believe, your distance for Raries is pretty much anywhere on the plane, isn't it, Phelix?
Yes, it is.
What do you guys want to do? You want to rest, or you want to?
You all hear in your mind, my friends, are you okay? I heard something about pushing one another in the back and things of that nature.
Ulmor speaks up. He tells Shelrin, yeah, everything's fine now that Hannibal is situated and he knows what's going on. You know, he was confused earlier. We were trying to leave, and then we had to fight the monster, and we were going to fight the monster anyway. But we were trying to leave before we fought the monster. He just didn't get it. But now we're fine. We're going to hang out at this pool of water and rest up a little bit.
Oh, well, wait there, and I shall rejoin you shortly. We're almost to the surface.
Watch out on the way down. There were some. I don't remember what they were, Mitch. Do you? What were they?
Grell.
Grell? Okay.
Yes, you had fought some Grell. You'd fought. Let me see here. We had.
No, it was the things that were hunting that went off. I'm looking for.
Yeah, those were Grell as well. That were up in the northern chamber. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, those we let drift off without killing.
You had fought some troglodytes as well as a demon. Algura, if I recall. But whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and take a short rest. Feel free to take that short rest as those creatures in that time period do not return.
All right, let's get back. Third level spell.
And you're able to go through and count up the coins during this short rest, relax, eat some of your big here steaks and such like that. Going through, making sure you're able to record all of the notes that Thorgrin had left on the walls and in the pack. And shortly after that, Sharon does rejoin you.
Right. I don't know what that +3 is.
So it's probably your Constitution if you rolled your hit dice.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, cool. I did.
And
feeling a little better, satiated with but here's steaks. And do we have like purify water or anything? No, I guess Shelrin has all that. Is this a pool of water here?
Indeed, that does appear to be a pool of water in the southern part of the Bahir's lair, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just wait here, and Ulmor just kind of sits back and breaks out his lute and starts to play a little tune since he has a few minutes off, and tells about the exploits and the heroic efforts of Phelix and Hannibal, and some guy named Ulmor.
The water itself is fairly cool. Perhaps maybe a natural spring or something that some of the creatures might be, perhaps maybe even a watering hole for creatures that might roam through the Underdark. Most likely, probably haven't been used in a while since the Bahir was here.
Oh,
Feels good soaking my feet in it.
nice,
That's
cool.
definitely contaminated now.
Ulmor follows suit. He says, and okay, he takes off what few clothes he actually is wearing, strips down nude once again. His green skin is, glistening with sweat, and decides to bathe in the pool.
At that note, Shae turns and gives a odd look to Phelix and asks for Phelix to show her the writings in the Northern Corridor.
I'll do that. Show her the book.
Looking through, yes. It seems we've traveled a little bit here. We probably don't have that much farther to go to reach the Lithanok. Once they're finished bathing, perhaps we can set off.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ulmor puts his clothes back on, and combs his sort of mohawk hair back and ties it back again, and is ready to go.
She does mention, of course, that she did encounter the spots returning back of the creatures that you had fought on the way down. She did not encounter the Grell that you had mentioned left this area. So if you're ready to go, let me go ahead and line everyone up here real quick.
Okay.
And you begin your traveling down deeper into. Actually, do you still need healing, Ulmor?
Yeah, I do actually, just a little bit. I'm good on my regular health. Only I've just lost her bonus hit points. So
You're full on your regular health?
Almost, just
Okay, well,
barely.
We're gonna go ahead and do the new healer feat.
Okay, like 5 points. I mean, if you just a little bit.
What the new healer feat does is that if you have a healer's kit, you can spend a use of it to tend to a creature within 5 feet of yourself as a utilized action. So go ahead and she'll pull out your your healer's kit, Ulmor, Shae, and she will allow you to expend another hit die and roll that hit die and gain that plus her proficiency bonus. And I believe your proficiency bonuses are +4 now or +3?
4.
+4.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your hit dice and then add 4 more to it.
Okay, awesome.
Now, the other thing the healer feat allows her to do, whenever she rolls a die to determine the number of hit points she restores with a spell, or with this the battle medic benefit, she can re-roll that die if it's a 1.
Nice.
But has to use the new roll. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move your characters down as you travel. Another number. Are you going to leave the manifest mind out, Phelix?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put it on you for now. I'll move you down here. After another couple of hours journey through the deep, you come to a odd intersection. You see a tunnel heading down to the south. You can see phosphorus fungus growing throughout this side tunnel. And it kind of ripples with iridescent colors, and the walls glisten with a thin, moist sheen of mucus. You see that natural stairs lead downwards to the south of you.
Okay. So we're heading deeper, and are we heading south? Like in the southern direction.
You've been winding through. I do believe that Hannibal has an orb of direction, don't you, Hannibal? You note that
Checking out my GPS.
yeah, the tunnel does continue to wind down. So sometimes you're heading south, sometimes you're heading north. You are continuing to head down.
Down.
If you wish to bypass this area, you can totally bypass this area if you wish, or you can continue on. So you might be leaving something behind that might come up behind you as you're traveling.
Yeah, I was going to say we don't want to bypass.
Send the manifest mind down the tunnel, so we can scout it out a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, do a little scout there.
Down this way.
You do note that the natural stairs do lead down to what appears to be a large grotto. There does seem to be burbling of some sort of echoes from within, and the floor of the sunken cavern is filled with repulsive pools of mud and gore. Gobs of flesh bearing eyes and teeth float in the mud. The far edge of the room contains another exit with a natural staircase ascending from the pool. Over here.
Yep. All right. I will relay that information.
Mm-hmm.
There's some gross stuff. And more stairs on the other end of the pool.
Okay.
It's a good thing I cast that water breathing ritual a little while ago while we were moving down here too. So if any of us go under in that grossness, we'll hopefully be able to breathe.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't see anything living in here.
Just the mud itself is burbling and bubbling.
All right.
It's always good.
Always good.
You do know. Give me what's your passive perception? 18. Looking
18.
through the manifest mind, you do see every once in a while these gobs of flesh-bearing eyes that the eyes do blink.
All right. So something's living in there.
Go ahead and give me a favor and read to me exactly what you perceive through the manifest mind.
Yep. All right. While manifested, the spectral mind can hear and see. It has dark vision with a range of 60 feet. The mind can telepathically share with you what it sees and hears. No action required. So it's not like I'm actually seeing through it.
Yeah.
It's just
letting you know. Yeah, telepathically relaying it.
Shares.
What it hears and sees?
Yeah. It doesn't really say whether it's like speaking it to me or if it's sending me images, but it's, however you want to interpret that.
Yep. Occasionally it sees these globs that you can't really tell where one ends and one begins. But these globs of flesh with eyes upon them and teeth and maws seem to undulate throughout this mud pit of flesh in the bottom of this cavern. Obviously, they don't seem to take notice of the manifest mind.
Okay. I mean, if nothing else, I could always just fireball the room.
Did he say fireball?
That's true.
And see if anything pops up.
That's up to you if that's what you wish to do.
Guys, any thoughts?
So have you telepathically communicated with us what's going on down there in this?
Yeah, I've told you everything that I've seen in there,
Okay.
You do
or
have
everything.
you could have easily refreshed the rares at the end of that long rest as well.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because you have been having to every so often traveling through the tunnels, this tunnel down here into the Underdark, you've had to stop occasionally to re-up the ritual because of the fact that it only
Yeah,
lasts
because
for
it
an
only
hour.
lasts an hour.
Yeah.
Ulmor starts to take a step forward, and this is, should I go take a look? It sounds pretty gross, and I just bathed. I don't want to get in the mud, but I'll take a look.
I think we're gonna have to get in the mud anyway, but I've got something that can fix that. So we just have to decide what we want to do with this creature, possible creature or creatures. I don't even know. Do I just fireball the room and we can go from there?
And Ulmor starts laughing. Yeah, just torch their asses. Yeah, light it up.
Fire.
Light it up.
All right, we will fireball the room.
Eyes
By
in the
we,
mud.
I mean
That
me.
sounds horrible. No.
You have to fireball it twice.
All right, let's see if I can. It doesn't like it when.
See if you can move it around that way.
Yep, there we go. It doesn't like it when I just drop it and try and move it.
Like literally fireball room, like right in the center of the room.
Right in the center of the room.
Right there where it's at.
Yep, that's perfect.
All right, so give me a second. Go ahead and roll the damage for me.
Be good. 29, better than last time.
All right, well, give me 1 second here. You see through the manifest mind that these types of creatures get struck by the fireball.
Ugh.
Dexterity save is DC 17, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right, the first one will take 29 fire. It's going from left to right, then we'll go from the top, and then we'll go across the bottom. Ooh.
So yeah, what you're describing, Phelix, sounds horrible. Eyes in the mud, teeth. Ugh.
And the last one. We'll make it safe.
One had to, right?
One had to.
Just by the odds.
But it is now initiative, definitely. Select your token.
All right.
Please roll your initiative.
Yeah, Phelix, nice.
All right. The creatures are up.
Whatever they are, they're coming this way.
move the manifest mine real quick. Dash. Dash. All right. That is going to be their turn, but before we have Felix go, we do have an ad break coming up. So go ahead and stretch your legs, use the restroom, grab some snacks, refresh your beverages, and stick around, and we will see you on the other side of the ad break. So stick around. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back on the side of the ad break. Ready to switch over to Felix's turn. At the beginning of your turn, Phelix, I need for you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh. All right. Wisdom. All right. I'm going to use my heroic inspiration on this.
You don't
Just
have to,
Oh, okay.
because it is now just if you fail the check and you want to use your heroic inspiration afterwards, you can re-roll the die.
That's right. Okay.
Don't have to announce it anymore.
It's a 13.
Are you going to stay with that?
No, I think I'm going to use the inspiration.
Okay.
So roll again, or use the 21.
Go ahead and roll again.
All right. 23.
As you begin your turn, you hear just insane babbling and gibberish coming from the hall to the south as the creature seems to be fairly close, and it starts to muddle your mind at first, but you're able to make your saving throw and can act normally.
I have advantage on saving throws. I have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws from the Mind Guard crown. I totally forgot about that.
No problem. Go ahead and take back your heroic inspiration. That's totally fine.
All right. It's funny. I open it up and have it sitting right in front of me, so I don't forget. But, All right. I am going to move 1, 2, 3 to here. I'm going to cast if I do a Rhymes Binding Ice, will that hit both of these two?
No,
The one that my manifest
would not go through the walls.
Okay.
However, you can still cast your spells from the origin of your manifest mind, correct?
Yeah, that's true. I have 4 more uses of that, so yeah, so I will move my mind. Can I move my mind to here? I can't seem to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will cast the Rhymes Binding Ice in this direction.
Okay. I will get all of them.
All except the one right above me. Or
Correct.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
You want to keep it ice?
Yes, I will keep this one ice.
Okay.
So tap that. Keep it at level 2 for now. DC 17 con save.
Attempting the ones in the front first, then just going to the back. Will fail, taking 7 cold. And it is speed reduced to 0. The next one, I'll save. We'll make the save, taking half the damage. Three cold. They seem to take the cold damage as normal. One below it. Save. Just gonna put the blue token on, make it easier that way. The one back here in the back, then the one north of it. He's also the one that saved against the fireball. Must be their king.
That's the boss.
He must
Lucky
be.
mother mouther.
Lucky mother. Oops.
That was safe too. Okay.
All right. Anything else, Phelix?
Yeah, I'm going to dodge back this way and let them know that 2 of them are frozen in place.
Real quick, I will let you know this. You do have enough movement to do that because it would have been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Because as you stepped into this square here,
Mm-hmm.
you note that the ground itself is a dough-like difficulty.
Okay.
Ulmor, please give me a wisdom saving throw. Start of your turn. As again, you hear this inane, horrid gibberish in your mind, in your through your ears, I should say, through your ear holes, coming from this creature.
Warrior mind, my specialty, wisdom.
Ooh. Do you want to use your heroic inspiration to re-roll that?
I do.
All right, give me another save then. 15. You make the save.
Oh, yes.
You act normally. My apologies, Felix. It wasn't necessarily difficult terrain, but you could tell that it was like squishy, almost like walking on like dough or a sponge of some sort. But Ulmer, you were up.
I'm going to pick one of its eyes and try to aim for that, even though there are so many, and chuck a javelin
Okay.
at the gibbering mouther. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Perhaps it might be just the sounds of their mouths and the just the horrid sounds coming from them got into your head a little bit and caused you to miss with a natural 1. But go ahead and make your second attack if you.
All right. Chucking another one.
27 will hit.
Oh, no rage. Sorry.
No worries. Just to let you know, the 9 would have hit if it wouldn't have been a natural 1.
Okay. Nice. And it's 9, I guess. So.
Anything else? Any bonus action?
Yes. Let's see here. One moment. Ooh. Yes. I look over to Hannibal, and I start beating on the drum, and I try to do my best imitation of a kind of a low kind of drum rhythmic beat that I've heard in the dwarves play around the campfire.
Okay.
Hannibal, and bardic inspiration for Hannibal.
Excellent. Hannibal, you're up. You have bardic inspiration. It's a D6, right?
Yes.
At the beginning of your turn, Hannibal, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
So damn inspired. The wisdom saving throw.
14's good.
Cool. Has Felix communicated to us? I don't know what the rest of this looks like.
Has not. He's giving you an idea that it was a massive room full of mud and guck and flesh. And you kind of see one of the creatures he was talking about with the flesh, with regards to the flesh and the mouths and the eyes, directly in front of you.
All right, Roger. I'm gonna move up 10 feet.
Again, the ground beneath you kind of spongy and almost dough-like.
Okay. Which reminds me, I have to double check what the new stone. Yeah. Okay. Swing my hue angrily.
Oh, hit.
Excellent. I'll swing my hue again.
Oh, hit.
That's a rerun. Where are we at for focus? So we're at 9. All right, I'm gonna I'm going to go into a flurry of blows, punching this one again.
Okay.
Or punching this one.
That will hit.
Beautiful. More damage than my beautiful axe. And it's still up. I'll punch it again.
You'll crit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stinky mouth goes splat. Maybe. Probably not.
Yes, that is indeed enough to finish the creature off.
All right. I don't want to hog the space, so I will hop back 10. And that will be my turn.
All right, Sheilrin is up. She has no problem with that. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Double check something real quick from her spells. She is going to step over to here. 5, 10, 15. She is going to summon a spiritual weapon. Right back over here. Actually, that's not right where the manifest mind is. Actually, she'll summon it back over there. As her bonus action, and then her action is going to be to toll the dead on the one in the front. It's going to attempt its wisdom saving throw. Going to fail, taking 19 necrotic and 7 radiant for 26. Oof. She's then going to use her spiritual weapon, which will hit, dealing 10 force, which will kill that creature off. She's then going to step out 5, 10, 15 over to here. Top of the next round. This one's going to use an action. And she is going to throw the creature is going to throw a blinding spittle. Right at Hannibal. So it will affect Hannibal, Ulmor, and Sheilrin. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Are they out of range? Or no?
15 feet.
Oh, okay. I see the rest of this description.
Yeah, I can throw right here.
Yeah.
And within 5 feet of it, yeah. Oops, not a skill check, a saving throw. Oh, Sheilrin makes the dex save. Wow.
Good job, Sheilrin.
The other ones will, the ones that can move will move 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. Creatures are up. Phelix, we're up.
Oh, what to do? Oh, 15, 20.
Uh-oh, we lost cameras for some reason.
There we are.
Oh.
Let's pop another fireball. I can do that. Should be able to hit. Fireball goes around corners, right?
Fireball does go around corners.
All right.
Oh, wait, do me a favor, if you would, Felix. I forgot at the start of your turn. Go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw.
Yep. And with advantage, because of the Mind Guard Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
How do you want to use your heroic inspiration?
Yeah, I'll try
Now,
that.
keep in mind that we'll only roll one of the dice, so we'll just take your left roll.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
Natural 20.
Pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna pop another fireball. We'll do it through the mind again,
Okay.
and I will pop it. Oh. Let's see. I think here we'll get everything. Yep.
Right there.
Right there is perfect. Ulmor is just outside of it.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, okay. Roll my damage. Yeah. Submit. 29.
Nice. Oops. Will fail. He made all the other saves, but he fails that one. And let me check Brian's binding ice. That give them any disadvantage to saves or anything like that? As the speed reduces 0, so no, nothing.
Nope.
Doesn't give it any conditions, so it does get a normal save, which does not matter. All right. Anything else for Felix?
Yeah, I'm going to say, hey, Ulmor, I don't think we want to eat these, even though I've been cooking them.
All right, Ulmor, you're up. What's the wisdom of that decision? Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
My specialty.
18. All right. Ulmor, you can act normally.
Okay. Whatever that is for Ulmor.
Keep in mind, too, with the new rules, your companions do not count as difficult terrain for moving through your companions.
Okay. Yeah, so following suit there, Ulmor kind of rethinks his decision to try to throw another javelin.
Okay.
And decides to he keeps hearing all these little whispers and voices and things from these little globby creatures, so he decides to whisper us a little song back to them, and would like to cast dissonant whispers on the one with the that's against the wall, this guy.
Okay.
So and the spell is this.
I'll save DC wisdom saving throw is a 14, attempting its save. It will fail, taking 16 points of psychic damage. And then it uses its reaction to move as far away from you as it can.
You whisper.
Anything else?
And yeah, with that, he steps up and gets ready to take action with his staff or shield the next round.
All right. Do me a favor.
Ah, I forgot about the gooey ground. The gooey ground.
Nothing happens
Oh, okay, great.
till the start of your next turn.
Ah.
Hannibal.
Mentally, I sent Ulmor up. Thanks for getting in the way.
But then you remember.
Buddy.
Then you remember that he's not in the way because the new rules you can move right through him.
Yeah, I was going to do my and hack some shit out onto him, but I don't really want to hit
You
Ulmor.
still can.
I know, but
You just like to bitch.
I like to bitch.
You're like a bitch. Come on, what you got? You got a
No,
slash.
now I can get all 4 instead of just the 3.
Oh, okay. There you go.
All right.
Sure.
Can you envision a cone, or do you want me to drop a cone?
No, you're fine.
Alrighty.
We might actually see his fire breath do something, actually.
What happened?
So we might see your fire breath actually do something.
Oh shit. What did I?
Yeah,
I
scare
just
the one
saw
off for you. Now you can stand in that spot.
They're all down to
char-
like 3 hit points, right? So
my character is not as dumb as I am. I saw Phelix. I saw him do fire. Fire
Yeah.
will work.
He's used fire.
All right, so I'm gonna do fire. How come I tried to cast that and it doesn't? There we go. So they have to make a dex save against 16.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your
20
damage,
foot count.
which is two rolls of your dice, or just one roll.
Two
rolls.
rolls of the dice.
14.
I
And save for half, correct?
Half on a success. Yep.
Your breath destroys all of the creatures, as they all had less than 7 hit points remaining,
Bitch.
taking you out of combat.
I waved my breath and I just tell Ulmor, I'm not sure what spices you used on that last thing you cooked, but I approve.
Special blend.
But you do see this massive chamber before you with the stairs on the other side heading out of that muddy pit.
Who's going to be the first to step in the yuck?
I'll go.
No, okay.
Phelix.
Okay.
We're already in the muck.
Oh, stone surface anyway, so that wouldn't work. Cool. Blech. Looks like oatmeal.
You wanted to, before we continue, before you move Manifest Mind, you wanted to look up stone cunning. You should be able to click on your stone cunning on your character sheet because it was adjusted. Updated to the new rules. It's a tremor sense now instead of your history checks.
Yeah. No, but I was thinking if stuff came out of this mud,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to feel if there was anything else, but it's mud, it's not stone, so it wouldn't.
Correct. Well, no, tremor sense just is movement on the ground. What tremor sense does? Let me pull it up here real quick.
You must be on a stone surface or touching stone to use this tremor sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I could have done it from the steps.
Yeah,
Got
and of course the mud is sitting on what?
Probably stone.
Yeah.
Bottomless pit.
Yeah, in tremor sense, you can pinpoint the creature, a location of creatures, and moving objects within a specific range, provided the creature with tremor sense and anything is detecting are both in contact with the same surface, such as the ground, a wall, or a ceiling, or the same liquid.
Got it. Same liquid.
Unfortunately, that, like you said, stone is this one. It must be natural or work stone. I don't know what other stone would there be? Magical stone, maybe. I don't know.
Don't. Yeah.
But searching through that, uh, grotto there, this little mud-filled grotto, you don't sense any other creatures or find any objects. Just kind of, maybe using your weapon or a 10-foot pole or a quarterstaff or something like that, making your way through. But you can make it to the other side where the stones rise up out of the mud, and they continue to pierce to the south.
All right. Prestidigitation, get all this mud off of me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No.
I know Ulmor was lamenting his bath, so I'll prestidigitation the mud off of him as well.
Thank you so much. I just soiled those pants. Wait.
You can do it for me too, but just in the chest hair. The rest's fine.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it to the other two as well. I'm sure
Thank you,
Shaelrin
Rick.
would not want to stay in the muck. All right.
Now, Sharon will definitely ask for prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
That is one of those words. Okay.
Hallway in front of you guys, gentlemen, and Sharon.
Oh, okay.
All right. Send the manifest mind down the tunnel.
Ah,
I got more tunnel.
Peering into that room, you see stalagmites and stalactites in this room are all bent, as though made of clay, filling the room with thick hooks from the floor and ceiling.
All right.
Hmm.
Some weird stuff down here, guys. Bent, hooked, stalagmites, stalactites.
Those watching, if you can't remember what a stalagmite is and a stalactite is, stalactites hang from the ceiling very tightly. Stalagmites might hang from the ceiling, but they can't because they're on the ground.
excellent. Mnemonic device.
One of the first things I learned when I was 11 years old learning this game.
That might be useful one day. I like it.
Right?
I always heard the stalagmite comes from the ground. It's got the G in it. Stalactite has a C in it. It comes from the ceiling.
There you go.
Oh, nice. I didn't heard that.
I'm not seeing anything else in this room.
Not for this vantage point, no.
All right. Move my manifest mind in a little bit more. Room looks empty. If anybody else wants to go take an actual look.
It's probably fine.
Probably fine. Let's go, Hannibal.
I'll my way past you guys.
Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then I put my token under Felix's, and now I can't click it.
There you
Thanks,
go.
Felix. Ulmor and I charge into the room holding hands.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's just an empty room. We're fine. There's no doors or stairs or anything.
As
No?
your passive
Well, Felix
perception,
said there
as
was
you
something.
step there, Hannibal, you spot a creature amongst the stalactites hanging from the ceiling.
Nope, nothing here. Let's head out.
All right. Oh, shit.
That doesn't look good
The
at all.
predator?
Predator with tongue. Ooh.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You see a creature with fleshy wings that patrols the room. A short skeleton dangles from the creature's toothy maw. Please roll me an initiative.
Gross.
Okay.
Ooh, snap. Mm-mm-mm.
Ulmor, you're the first to react.
Ooh. Well. Cast Thunderwave.
Do you want to move up into the range of Thunderwave?
Yep, just a moment. I'm just trying to pull it up. There it is.
Remember, it's a 15-foot cube that originates from you. Basically, the 9 squares directly to in a certain direction.
Okay.
Like if you're going to the west with the attack, it would basically be. Oops, no. Yep, there you go. You can do it that way too.
Okay.
Basically, as you note where the that ball is, that's where it originates from.
Okay, gotcha. All right, as long as I'm hitting him, that's cool. Yep. So, boom.
All right, and that is a con save, DC 14. Go ahead and roll a damn perfect. Thank you very much. Don't believe that it has magic resistance, but we'll still check just in case. It does not.
All right.
It is going to take 7 thunder. It is not immune or resistant to thunder. Nope. It is pushed, what, 10 feet away.
10 feet, yes.
Pushed back there in the corner. Anything else for Ulmor?
Yep, I'm on down to 2 rages. This will be the last, I've got 1 left after this. Yep. I mean, sorry, this is the last rage. I'm sorry. This is the last one.
Okay.
And, yep, I rage.
All right. Any more movement?
And it's pushed back. Yeah, once he's raging, he runs forward, of course, and he runs right at it.
Okay.
Yep.
And since you're raging, I'm not going to give you any checks. Sharon is up. Sharon's going to move into the room as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. She is going to stop and stare at the creature in a gasped, gaping, awe. And she is going to make a check.
Oh.
That's the remains of Thorgrin, she says, pointing to the skeleton in the creature's maw. That is her turn. Hannibal, you are up.
Whoa.
What? Okay.
Whoa.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I will say, man, this thing sure looks like a plant. I'll swing you, cleaving down.
A 14 will break through its leathery hide.
Beautiful. Bring the swing right back up under its chin and go for a second whack.
13 will miss.
Can I throw Bardic on that, or does I have to do that before?
That would last 10 minutes. You were given it at the beginning, heading in. I'll let you do it for now. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. That will cause it to hit.
Nice.
Okay.
I should be more mindful of asking for that myself.
I was trying to scroll through Bardic, and I don't have any Bard stuff bookmarked yet in
Sure.
my browser, so trying to figure it out before I missed. All right. I'll use that one or the one before as a stunning strike. Try to put this
It
thing.
would have to be this one.
Okay. Use this one, stunning strike. Constitution save 16. Drop a focus point. Just drop
check.
2.
Save. Oops. Ignore that.
Ignore that one.
It makes it save.
Cool. All right. I'm still going to take 2 unarmed strikes. Flurry of blows.
Hits.
Yeah. Go. Second one.
Misses.
I look at Ulmor. I'm like, you got to teach me how to do that rage thing. I just touch my fists together, and
Barbarian,
that's my turn.
A dwarven barbarian monk. That'd be pretty cool. Phelix.
All right, let's see. Move down. So 5, 10, 15,
3 uses
20.
left of your cast through.
I have 1 use left.
Oh, 1 use left. Gotcha.
Don't want to use that. I don't think I can put that where I want it. Does this upcast? Darn it. And I'm too far away anyway. 24. I'm going to throw a chromatic orb at it.
Okay.
It's about the only thing I can do from where I am right now. So I will upcast it to. I'll upcast it to level 2.
Okay.
And we haven't. We haven't seen anything used on it yet, have we?
No, you have not.
Okay. I'm gonna use acid. Don't even know if I hit. I know I rolled 14 to hit.
A 14 will hit.
Nice.
All right. I said level 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is 15 damage, and I rolled double threes.
Double threes.
Ooh.
Don't think there's anything I want to move it to. I can't hit the same creature again, I don't think.
Correct.
So I will no leaping. It'll leap and hit the wall or something.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I think that'll be it for now.
All right, the creature is up. At the beginning of its turn, you see it kind of stand there. You see psychic echoes and energy ripple around it. It utters this. I faked my, in the like a deep, distant echo of a dwarf's voice. I faked my death because too many eager scribes would follow me into danger. But my death was real when I ventured too close to Elithanok. Yet I'm still here, and I don't know why.
Mhm.
And that brings us back to the top of the round with Ulmor.
Okay. I forgot to put on. I was raging. Icon rage. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Spider staff. Swinging the spider staff at the weird cloaker.
Mutate.
Mutate
Creature.
thing. He says, I will attempt to release you, dwarf. And I swing the spider staff.
A 10 will miss.
And I said, I'll try again to release you.
24 will hit.
And no rage. So E2. Didn't roll.
Just that it is resistant to the poison damage.
Okay. What should I roll for the rage? What is that?
Just 2 extra damage.
2 extra. Okay, so cool. Okay. Yep. I'll turn rage on. And resistant. Okay. I'll just move up 1. As I look over my shoulder and I see Phelix kind of back in the back there, Sharon there, and I will attempt to knock it prone, bonus action, shield bash.
Okay.
Master. Athletics. Is that how we were doing that?
Yes. You, let's see here. Yes, you make an athletics check, and it can make an athletics or acrobatics check to resist.
Okay. There we go. All right.
30. Oh, shit. It could make it. It could make it.
They good?
Yeah, but it fails.
Ah. Shield bash.
Give it
Oh,
inspiration.
maybe it couldn't. Maybe it could because it didn't have the extra.
And that's it.
What's the +8 from? Oh, because of rage?
Let's double check here.
I believe so with the new stuff.
Okay.
Sharon is up. She says, let me see here. Let me give me 1 second to check something here. She says, try to kill it. I will try to speak with Thorgrin's spirit from it. Once it is slain. And she will use a bonus action to move her that's it, not wanting to grab that spiritual weapon over to there. Use the spiritual weapon first. Missing with a 12, but then she will attempt a Toll the Dead. I guess wisdom saving throw. It will fail, taking 7 necrotic, and actually it'll only take 3 necrotic. As you notice that it's also resistant to necrotic damage. Hannibal, you're up.
Okay. Take a few more swings with Hugh. Double checking with Shadow, and you said kill it, right? I'm gonna swing.
After you miss, she goes, yes, I did. Now hit it. Nice slashing, nice.
For laughs, I'm going to burn a stunning strike, and then I'm also going to burn a flurry of blows.
Okay, take its con save. DC 16. It will fail. It is stunned.
Yay! The last thing I decided not to stun freaking lightning strike does for 69 damage, so you're I'm learning slowly but slowly. Learning.
Good point. Oof. You had a 10 with the stun. Will miss. That will hit, however.
Still a little frazzled from the lightning strike, I think. All right. Oh, Felix, I got it right where you want it. Finish it. And that is the turn.
All right, Felix.
All right. Well, I guess there's no use in casting haste on anyone anymore, so move up to here. Fireball I can't really do because I'd have to put it out in the middle of the rock. So do another chromatic orb. Those seem to work nicely.
Okay.
Upcast it to level 4.
Ooh, okay. Have advantage on your attack roll?
21.
Yep. Ooh, pardon me. That will hit.
All right. Said acid. So 31 points.
31 points. That is enough to indeed finish the creature off.
Oh, and that one bounced too.
All right.
Sheldon does
You're
step
up, Sheldon.
over to the corpse of the dwarf. And does, before she prepares the spell, she says, I have only so many questions. That was only 4 questions. Oops, let me get speak with that up here.
I've yet to see that again. Saw it once in the theater. I want to check it out again soon.
The new Speak with Dead from the Player's Handbook.
Oh.
Oh, it's a level 3 bard cleric wizard spell now. Grant
What?
symbols of life to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer questions you pose. Corpse must have a mouth, and the spell fails if the deceased creature was undead when it died. Which is not the case. It was not. It also fails if the corpse was targeted the spell within the past 10 days. Till the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. The corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are antagonistic towards it or it recognizes you as an enemy. The spell does not return the creature's soul to its body. Only its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't copy anything that has happened since it died, and can only speculate about future events. So, does anyone have any idea of what spell or what questions you would like to ask the corpse of Thorgrim?
Yes. Ulmor always has a question.
She has not cast the spell yet because she's not going to have it active.
Okay.
Until you decided what 5 questions to ask. Feel free, chat, also to suggest any questions into chat. They have 5 of them they can come up with.
Okay. So it's up to 5, and that's including 4 plus 1. That's 5.
Correct. Up to
Okay.
5, yes.
All right. Yes, open for suggestions. Anybody in the chat, please chime in and let us know what you think that would be some wise or unwise
Please help.
Yes, wise or unwise questions to ask this poor Thorgrim mutated creature that's deceased, but Thorgrin's spirit is now possibly there
shit.
to give us some answers
Okay.
about what happened here in the, Underdark with this brain suckers.
Looking at the creature's corpse, the cloaker seems. Sharon does explain the cloaker's mutate's mind seems to have been cut muddled with Thorgrin's residual psychic echoes from his corpse.
Ulmor puts away his knife. He decides that this is not a good idea to put on this thing for any kind of sustenance or leathery foods. He decides not to, out of respect for Thorgrin. So anybody have any questions? No questions in the chat. Hannibal, do you have any questions you think would be great in your dwarven wisdom to ask the spirit of Thorgrin?
Thinking, God,
I am not coming up with anything.
I'm trying to hold on to smoke right now. I'm like, yeah, there's a ton of stuff. What? Scrolling through my notes.
Well, I'll put this out there. One of the things that he was saying about the what was it he said? He has too many eager scribes followed in danger. Death was real. Ventured too close to the place called Ilithanok. I'm still here. He doesn't know why. Okay, so what did he? Maybe ask him what did he see when he went to Ilithanok? Any information he can tell us that actually what he saw about these creatures and what was going on?
You could ask a question about that. Sure.
Okay, so
Once you can't really think about these questions and like hear the answer, then ponder the answer ahead of time. So you just got the just get the general idea of what you want each. It doesn't have to be 5 questions. It could be up to 5 questions.
okay, that's what Ulmor says that he would like to ask. And he kind of looks at the other one.
That's interesting. Tell us anything you learned about Ashundo.
Maybe anything else about the elder brain's attention? Beware of. Why beware of? What? How?
Beware of, yes. And yeah, that's what 2 or 3. I guess if you count mine, it'd be you get what did he see in?
There'd be 3. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what does he know what happened in Ilithanok? And then Oshundo. Okay, come on, Phelix. Or more info on the Elder Brain. Okay.
So more for the Elder Brain. What did you tell you about Ashundo and what happened when he got close to Lithanok?
Yes.
All right. Well, we do have an ad break coming up here in just a few seconds. So we will find out what those answers are from the corpse on the other side of the ad break. So use the restroom, stretch your legs, refresh your beverages, grab some snacks, and we will see you on the other side of the ad break. So stick around. We'll be back in a few.
Months.
All right, we are back. Thank you to Silas for the resub for 19 months. So we have a question. You want to ask a question about the Elder Brain? You want to ask a question about Oshandu?
Shundo.
Oshundo, you wanted to ask a question about what happened at Elithanok? That's 3.
Ulmor had a 4th.
Yeah, because it was a 2-part question, so it would count as 2. What happened in Lithnok, and then what did he see about, what did he see there?
Okay. And then you have a 5th one then.
Okay, the 5th question. What is the 5th question? What should we ask? Oh, maybe we should ask him. Maybe we should ask him about what he thinks we could do to stop the evil energy powers of these brain people things. That's how, Ulmor would come. What he thinks we could do to stop them.
Okay. You guys all good with those?
What do you
Sounds
think?
good.
Yep.
I mean,
My goodness, why does that keep doing that? Weird. Losing the cameras for some reason. All right, so Shae goes through and casts the spell of Speak with the Dead. The first question she asks is you got too close to a Lithnok. What happened that caused your death? And that was the question, right?
yes, basically, yes.
All right. He responds with, he tried to get as close as he could to a Lithnok, but was not able to make it inside. His body was killed by creatures here, this cloaker in particular, as he was traveling through, fleeing from Grell and other denizens of the Underdark. You ask about a Lithnok and what was in a Lithnok. He says that he did not make it there. He does not know what happened since, but a Lithnok was originally a stronghold of the Mind Flayer Empire that rose to prominence across the Underdark and fell into obscurity centuries ago. He believes that the stronghold languished in disrepair, but when all but a few weakened Mind Flayers abandoned it, and he believes that the Mind Flayers that are still there are in service to Lithnok's Elder Brain. You then ask about the Elder Brain and the body, the magic body that's animated the spirit kind of wanes for a moment as the two bodies are still merged together, and the cloaker responds. Brains feed the brain pool. What are those human prisoners for, I wonder?
Ooh.
And then you ask about Oshundo, and the corpse of Thorgrin responds and says, the one in the scarlet robe, Oshundo, is gathering forces to assault Talhundreth. Must warn the priests that the Mind Flayers are coming. Mind Flayers intend to ravage the whole Underdark. I don't wish ill upon the people in Gibbet Crossing, though we have little in common. I still have time to warn them.
Still have time to warn them.
So you still have one question left, if you wish to use it.
That was
You can step back away from Shae and away from the thing. When she asked the question, that will be the final question.
We can also telepathically talk so we
True.
can have the discussion without being
That's
out
true.
loud.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Well, what do you think we should do to stop the Illithids? Is that a good question? Should we ask that?
Yeah, that might be the best that we can.
I don't know. Besides, where's the treasure? Where's the treasure? No. that's my input. If you guys think of anything else, throw it out.
Probably a good idea. The one Sheldon agrees with the one about stopping them. Is there any way to stop them?
Yeah. Okay. Let's ask that. Cool.
All right. As you do, again, the rippling through the bodies, the corpse of the cloaker mutate with the corpse of Dorgan attached to it. The corpse of the cloaker says, "A great empire will rise once again under the unstoppable mind flayers who have the power of the far realm at their command. I can feel their strength growing. Ilvash arises. There's nothing you can do to stop it." And the corpse falls silent.
Wait, one more.
Ulmor says, well, that sounds like bullshit. And he walks over and he steps on the cloaker and smashes it with his boot.
Fair
Even more
enough.
so. It's dead.
Well, Sharon does get out some of her tools and does proceed to disconnect the corpse of Thorgren from the Thorgren, I should say, from the cloaker. So perhaps maybe enable you all to take it back to the surface for him to be, or at least probably maybe lay him to rest in the crypts.
Okay. Like what's
He had his own crypt, because he actually had his own crypt there. That's where he met Riverbiddle.
Mm-hmm.
Because his death was faked, and they did tomb him there, but he's actually dead, so you could put him in his tomb.
Okay. Yeah. We'll wrap his. Take out some linen, some cloth and stuff, and put all of his bones together and best we can, and wrap them up in a tight little package and put it into my haversack.
Okay. Go ahead and take back your heroic inspiration for everyone.
Ooh.
Right. Great. Booyah. Yes, we'll try to lay his bones to rest. Someone as wise as this must have his own place to rest.
So you have a decision. You do know that within the next few hours, you should make your way from the information that you've discovered traveling through the Underdark. Within the next few hours, you should probably make your way to the outskirts of Elithanok. You have a decision to make. Do you want to continue on? Do you want to rest here? Do you want to take a long rest? Do you want to take a short rest? You've been traveling for a number of miles, perhaps maybe a good 6 or 7, pretty close to 7, making your way through these tunnels, and you can feel definitely, Hannibal, you are deep within the bowels of the earth.
I'll share that with the kids.
We should probably take a long rest. We should move out of this area just a little bit, maybe get past the mud at least, and move up into the little main corridors. If we were up here,
that would be that would be the tunnel that creatures would be passing through and passing by.
Okay, yeah, that would be. That's what I'll say. That would be. So we don't want to get past the mud. Well, I guess we might as well stay here. This is more. Yeah, this is quieter. We'll just stay here. This is with the stalactites and stalagmites.
Yeah, something tells me nothing's coming down this way to bother what they think is still alive.
I was going to say, yeah, if you wanted to, you could do what you normally do, Felix. You could set an alarm at the entrance while Shae rituals up the Lumen's tiny hut for you all.
Sounds good. Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and take the benefits then of a long rest.
Long rest, yes. Boom.
Oh, all my temporary hit points are gone.
That is true, but now she has all of her uses of Twilight Sanctuary back.
All right. Ulmor is happily munching on a little bit of Bahir steak as he falls asleep, snoring loudly against a stalagmite.
Excellent.
And
You
I'll refresh the
berries?
water breathing.
Oh, okay. Both of those in the morning?
Well, I figure I can do water breathing now. It's a 24-hour length.
Sure,
so,
yeah. Okay. Right before you go to bed, and then take the long
Yep.
rest, and then do berries in the morning. Not a problem. So
Yep.
you're able to go ahead with the alarm spell, and the Lima's tiny hut are able to rest uneventfully for your long rest. The next morning, you get up, of course, after preparing berries. Sheldon does cast a spell on Phelix using a scroll, and then uses one of her own 4th level spots for herself. So Phelix, you do have the effects of Death Ward on you.
All right.
Very nice.
She looks at the two of you and says, "Well, he does have the kid's employment."
There we are.
That way, there's at least 3 people that can heal amongst the group.
Mm-hmm.
And after number, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Quick question about my character sheet. I don't know where this. I've got healing word on my character sheet, but it's outlined in red. And I was wondering what that's all about.
Let me double check that real quick for you.
And I've got 2 thunder waves on here. I don't know how this. I don't know how the. I mean, I can get rid of the thunder wave there, but I didn't want to get rid of the. I didn't know about the.
I think it was because we had to change your spells, if you recall, while we were on stream.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Get rid of that thunder wave, but I didn't know why it had a red box around the healing word. On my sheet, it showed the spell has a red.
because we got rid of it.
Okay, all right. So
that's right. Because we got rid of it, and it's probably still on there from using the character master from it.
Gotcha. Okay, I got rid of it. Good to go. All right, thanks.
The reason being is because you have 4 spells, which are Cure Wounds, Distant Whispers, Fairy Fire, and Thunder Wave. You have your Speak with Animals from your Warrior Heart.
Right.
And you have 2 spells for 2nd level, which are Invisibility and Shatter, and you have Beast Sense from your Warrior Heart as well.
Okay.
Path of the Wild Heart. My apologies. Okay. And after a couple of hours of travel the next morning, you are able to make your way to the outskirts of the gates of Elithanok. The long tunnel ends at an immense double door. You see an eerie green light emanates from the seam between the 2 doors. For some reason, it's cut off there. Let me check something out here real quick. Sure what that's doing there, but we're going to do this. There we go. Not sure why I was letting you see into the solid rock, but we fixed it.
Oh. Tremor sense.
All right. So, anyone want to take a peek through the keyhole? Is there a keyhole?
There is not. There does seem to be a very complicated looking locking mechanism, however.
I have these tools.
I do. I wanted to do something here. Don't have knock, so it looks like thieves' tools is the way we're going.
All right. I've got
Step out of the way. All I could do is
I've got
punch
some
it.
All right. So before I even touch it with the thieves' tools, I'm going to check to see if there's any traps or anything of that nature.
Cheese is going to give you advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! All right. Let's do an investigation check. See if we have anything. That's a 30.
It
Oh,
is
wow.
not trapped, nor is it locked. The door appears to be unlocked and seems to be able to be opened.
All right. I'm going to sit there and pretend to be working at it. All right. All set. I'll move away.
Pretends to be
Whoa.
working at it. I like it. Okay.
I step up. I tell Ulmor, "Holy shit! He unlocked it. He did it."
You do note that there are carved symbols, however, onto the doors throughout, all around them. Knots of tentacles, blood-soaked brains, and jagged lines reminiscent. They look like jaws. Reminiscent of jaws, like in the jawbones and such like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you stare at them a little bit for just, even slightly, when viewed for more than a moment, the tentacles seem to writhe, brains pulse, and the jaws gnash a little bit.
Hmm. No writing that I can discern as a dwarf.
There is no writing on this door, no.
Elbow Ulmor, you ready?
Always ready.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
As you open the door,
Might won't open. There we go.
a wave of energy pulses through your mind and then dissipates. Looking into the room, you see an enormous statue at the east end of this long room. It depicts a massive mind flayer with its arms outstretched, holding a brain in each hand. The statue is made of one large piece of greenish stone, although the brains are covered with green mucus that drips from the statue's hand into a puddle on the floor. Flowing designs decorate the walls. Lounged against the south wall are 2 mind flayers. Their face tentacles periodically gesticulating a bit.
Hmm.
As the doors open, you see them stop conversing and they look to the door. All about the room, you see that the ceilings in the room are about 14 foot high. The odd shape of the walls are very rounded. There doesn't seem to be many jagged edges anywhere in sight in front of you. The sound that you hear, the pulse of that, was almost like a clashing of cymbals, but it just is dissipating from your ears as it slowly starts to go away.
Oof. It's going away.
Yeah, so you heard it and it starts to fade.
Okay.
Hmm.
Indeed.
You see the mind flayers kind of stand up and look in your direction and gesture, and you hear telepathically in your mind. One of them, this one here, kind of gestures. You see its face tentacles start to kind of maneuver around. Are you here to worship Ulvash, who bleeds from the far realm? Or do you bring more obelisk pieces for our masters?
We don't have any more obelisk pieces. They're all back at their thing,
Clubhouse?
right? We don't have any with us, so okay.
Kind of glances over to the other one, and the other one kind of looks at you, and you see his tentacles begin to writhe as well.
And so Ulmor, he's like, yeah, I think I've got one in here. Let's see if I still have it. We've acquired several, but we had to put them up for safekeeping. Let's see if we've still got one in order to worship as the great, or what they call him, brain. The great elder brain has deemed fit, and he pulls out a couple things out of his bag. He just kind of starts tossing stuff out, and he's like, oh, I don't see. There's a haversack. He finds a potion. He's like, oh, I'm thirsty. So he chugs down a potion. He's like, oh yeah, I'm
As you
thirsty.
do that, what potion are you going to drink?
I'm drinking the potion of sonic fortitude.
Good that you do so, because as you do, they look to one another. And Felix, give me an Arcana check.
All right. $24.
Nice. You definitely sense that the one this one here was gesturing and speaking to you telepathically. This one seemed, when he wiggled his little face tentacles, he seemed to have cast detect thoughts.
Oh, I actually can't see that one, so
Oh, you can't see that one. Okay.
I
Well,
can't see that one.
you're definitely going to. Well, you're probably not affected by the crown, right?
I have advantage on saving throws, and I have resistance to psychic damage. There's nothing
Okay,
about
no worries.
detect
Yeah,
thought.
because they didn't delve deep into force any saving throws, but you can definitely tell that they know that Ulmor is completely lying. You do get your potion off before it is initiative.
Do they take psychic damage from trying to read Ulmer's mind?
Huh? No.
Do they take psychic damage from trying to read Ulmer's mind?
Nope. They already knew that he was lying before he quaffed the potion.
It's scary in there, though. They might get hurt.
As a matter of fact, they know that he was drinking the potion of psionic fortitude.
Because as he was digging through the pack, he was being very clever. That he was looking for everything, and he's grabbed that potion because he knew these things would, fuck with his mind. So he was like, "I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and drink this potion because my mind is very like in a steel trap."
Well, very fitting that the one that was able to read detect thoughts is going rolled a natural 20. So let's go ahead and roll Ulmer's initiative, and we'll get Sheldon's initiative in there as well.
All right. Boom. Ba-dum.
All right. This Mind Flayer and your potion of psionic fortitude. Drink this potion. You have advantage for 1 hour on saving throws you make to avoid or end the charmed or stunned condition on yourself. Okay, excellent. This one's going to step forward. Let's open the character sheet for the Mind Flayers. Of course, you're not familiar, and those watching, if you're not familiar with Mind Flayers, perhaps you might be only familiar with the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things. That was based on Mind Flayers from Dungeons and Dragons.
Very loosely.
He's going to move. His movement is, oops, I moved that over there. There we go. His movement is 30, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hannibal. He's going to lash out with his tentacles. AC of 19, Hannibal.
Yes. Present.
The monster is blinded. That monster or the one that is the next one that's attacking? Let's say it's the next one that's attacking, so we'll have him blinded. Blinded. All right. So 10 psychic damage, and you are medium or smaller, so you are grappled. And then I need for you to give me a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. 1 moment. There might be a redemption in your future.
Redemption.
Of course, you do have
Streamlabs wants. What the hell?
Jesus making the monster prone.
Boom. Slam.
Shalgas was just trying to talk, and now he's prone and blind.
Go. Yes.
The not blinded
the
one.
other one. Okay.
The other one.
Well, I'll apply its prone condition after its turn is finished. Yeah. This is not going to affect its turn. I'll go ahead and put the marker on it, but it's not going to actually affect its turn. It has taken its move, but it will be prone for the other character's turns. So go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw, if you would, please.
Okay, I was trying to find the grappled icon alphabetically. Jeez. Intelligence saving throw. I thought monks had something. Did we lose that? Intelligence.
Would you like to use your heroic inspiration?
Sure would.
Boom, boom,
There it is.
boom. Nice, there you go. You are not stunned, but you are still grappled.
Yep, I was looking for that. What am I thinking of for monks? You can end certain conditions, mental
Empty mind.
conditions. I don't see it anymore. I don't know if I wiped it out when we were.
I think it's higher level, isn't it?
Probably.
Pretty sure I
I
had
think,
it.
I think it's level 10 was what we were talking about when we were doing the new characters.
Disadvantage
Okay.
to the monster.
Oh, but you're not stunned. You made your save. You're just
Yeah,
grappled.
Right.
You're just grappled, yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'm still
monster is
just lost
prone.
on.
Advantage to Ulmor and
Disadvantage to
Disadvantage
the
to the
next
monster.
monster, yes. So I'll put disadvantage on here. Disadvantage.
great.
Level 7, I used to have stillness of mind. Starting at level 7, you can end one action or effect on yourself, causing you to be charmed or frightened. Never mind. I knew there was something. Sorry.
I think that might have been moved to 10th level now, though.
Yeah,
Got
self restoration, charmed, frightened, or poisoned on level 10.
Yeah.
Boo.
1 month ago, you might have been able to shake off a frightened or a charmed, but you seem to have lost that ability. So you're
Going through
grappled.
my pockets looking for it.
Go ahead and put red on your red marker on you, if you would, Hannibal, to let you know which one is grappling you. That is all of its movement. Let me double check to see if it has any bonus actions. I don't believe it does. Its turn is over. Shaelrin is up. Shaelrin is going to cast a spell. Actually, no. Shaelrin's going to use her action. It's a bonus action first to cast out a spiritual weapon. She's going to use her action after she's done with it in order to throw up her Twilight Sanctuary. So her attack first with the spiritual weapon at the one that has Hannibal locked with the tentacles will hit for 9 force and 7 radiant. and then she will throw up her Twilight Sanctuary. And at the end of her turn, everyone at the end of your turns as well, will gain a dice 6 plus 9. I believe it's a die 6 plus 9. Was it more than that? Let me double check. I have to open her character sheet, which is a little faster, actually. Not a whole bunch faster, but it's a little bit faster opening up. So they've been working on it, adding things here and there. Maybe not as fast as I thought. All right, it's not loading, so we're going to go ahead and just search it here again, just to make sure. Yeah, die 6 plus your character level, or your cleric level. So it is a die 6 plus 9. Nice. Everyone gets 15 temporary hit points at the end of their turn.
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
I don't know why that was. She's already got 15 on there. All right, we're good to go. And then she will kind of just step up a little bit so she can get a little bit better view of the room. Ulmor, you are up. And you have advantage on your next D20 roll thanks to Deshies.
Yes. All right. He's tired of playing mind games, so he just goes ahead and bashes his shield with his staff and rages.
All right.
Rage. Steps into the room. Comes around to this side, on the opposite side of Hannibal, and swings the mighty staff. Raging.
Your 15 will strike the creature.
Yeah, baby, let's do it. Here we go.
For 12, 13, 14 points of damage. It takes all of the damage.
All of it. Nice. Going for the second string bench swing. And that's what it was.
That will miss. Okay, you already used your bonus action to rage. That's correct. Anything else?
Is this one prone or no?
Oh, yes, it is prone. So 16 will hit, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Good call,
Thank
good
you.
call, good call.
Yay. I can't see its icons because of the light thing, but
I could zoom in a bit. There we go.
So 9 damage.
For 9 more. Nice. All right. Anything else? End of turn for Ulmor, correct?
End of turn, yes.
All right, Phelix, you are up.
Yeah, why not? Move to here so I can see both of them more clearly. Gonna hit this one here with a chromatic orb. Upcast it. Upcast it to level 2.
Okay.
Chromatic orb. And I'm gonna use. Actually, let's see. I'll just use acid damage on it.
Okay. 23 will strike true.
And
Nice.
level 2, submit.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, and I rolled 2 2s. So that means I get to hit the other one. Or try to hit the other one.
Go ahead and pop up the
See how that-
spell description. Yeah, so you're going to roll the same number within 30 feet. 5,
I gotta
10,
read it.
15, 20. Yes, it is.
Make an attack roll against.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it's not like casting the same spell again.
More.
So if you do hit what you do hit, you roll the damage. But the damage can't leap again unless you cast the spell with a slot higher. You see what I'm saying? Let's say it's with
Yep.
level 2, it can't leap back.
Yeah.
Right.
But it can do
I don't think I
life.
can.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I don't think I can leap to the same target more than once anyway. So,
It
Or-
is to a different target. Yeah.
make an attack roll, make a new damage roll.
Yep.
Orb can't leap again. So you cast a spell high. Actually, I could leap one more time, but I don't have another target.
Correct. That's what we were
So,
meaning. Yeah.
uh,
Well, hold on. I'm going to
And
say. Here's what I'm going to say. If you would it leap?
well, it says the orb can't leap again unless
No.
you cast the
What I'm
spell with
saying-
a level 2.
Yeah. What I'm meaning is that this one wouldn't leap anyway because you didn't roll 2 of the same dice, so we don't have to worry about it right now. However, because this is the target for the second one, I would say that if it were to leap, which it's not because you didn't roll the 2 dice, this would be considered a different target from the second orb that splashed off. So you can go back and forth if that does come up again. So we'll deal with it again when it comes up. I'll check it out between. So the first one down here is going to take 15.
They'll both take 15.
15 from both. Okay. Leapy.
That's okay. And I'm going to take a 5-foot step back. And I'm going to use telekinetic push or shove, whatever it's called, on Hannibal and pull him out of the Mind Flayer's grasp.
Go ahead and pull up your shove. So if you can pull it, if it does say you can pull it to you, you can pull it. Otherwise, you have to shove him.
When you do so, the target must succeed or be moved 5 feet toward you or away from you.
Perfect. So he can automatically fail the save now, and the 2024 rules. So you are no longer grappled, Hannibal.
Thank you very much, Lee.
Put him away. Nice.
And that will actually, I'm going to take another 5-foot step this way just to get out of a bit of range. And my turn there.
Nice. All right, Hannibal. Does anyone not have their heroic inspiration?
I used mine.
Go ahead and take it back from the heroic works of your companion Phelix. And you are up,
Thank you, P.
Hannibal.
Helix. All right, I will step back up to my prone friend and ask if they missed me. I will hew.
That will hit for 13.
We'll hew again.
That will hit. Killing Ulmor.
That was 5 feet, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll unleash a flurry of blows on this one. Punch
You have
one.
Advantage. That will hit.
And we're going to do stunning strike on that one. Drop my 2 more key points. Keep opening my journal instead of my character sheet.
No worries.
Oh, that's right. We long rested. Hell yeah.
He will make his save.
And 2024 rules, I can't try again until next turn, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
There is a
Thanks a
negative
lot.
effect even after saving, though, right?
Yeah, it's like I think it's movements by half. I think. Go ahead and pop it up again for us. I think it still like slows them or something.
Looking, scrolling, stunning, clicking.
There we go. Yeah, speed is half still.
And the next attack roll has advantage, but it's
But he's
already
blind.
prone now.
Oh, he does already have advantage. So yeah, this next
Right,
attack
right.
roll would still he's still blinded till his turn. But if he wasn't, you would still get you would get advantage on your next unarmed strike from your flurry. So go ahead and take your next unarmed strike from your flurry.
20.
Oh wait, what is your save? What was your save at the stun? Because he actually rolled a 16, not a 20, because he had disadvantage. It was next D20 roll.
DC is 16.
Okay, so that he did make the save then, just on the
Did make it. So second punch did 9.
9. Okay.
Double check blinded. Is it safe for me to move away? That doesn't matter.
Felix, don't
I'll
forget to
head
add your 15.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to figure out what I was forgetting.
I'm gonna step back 10 feet because I've got like 45 plus movement.
End of turn.
That's it.
All right, he is up. No longer blind. However, seeing his companion dead and all of you encroaching upon him, he's going to fight to the death.
Ooh.
He is not going to move forward. He's going to stand right here where he's at. He's going to blast out a cone. It's going to hit Ulmor and Hannibal.
Ooh, nice.
Please both of you give me a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
No problem.
No, you both have an intelligence of 8.
No problem. Ah. 1-1.
You both have your heroic inspiration if you'd like to use it to re-roll the roll.
Might as well. It worked for me last time.
Do it. Do it.
It's good for story.
It worked for Ulmor though.
Yes.
All right, so it is this is all or nothing. So if you make the save, you will not take any damage. So 48 plus 4. I don't understand why that's not already in there like that.
It says 22.
Yeah, that's just the average damage that
Oh,
goes
right,
on
right.
there.
Yeah.
And I rolled lower. Perfect. So 17 points of damage. Hannibal, do you have any resistance to psychic or anything of that nature?
I don't.
You are stunned for 1 minute.
Bitch.
At the end of your each of your turns, you can re-roll that saving throw to try to end that effect on you. That it is going to step up over here, right by Hannibal, and start using its tentacles, looking like it's going to try to latch onto your skull to try to maybe perhaps eat your brain if Ulmor doesn't kill it. Top of the round, Sharon is up. Sharon's going to step forward here as well. She's going to move her bonus action, move her spiritual weapon over to there. Swinging it, hitting.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, doing 12 points of damage. And then she is going to attempt to toll the dead. Does not do the 6 radiant because it did the radiant on the spiritual weapon. Attempting its wisdom saving throw. It will succeed as the creature has magic resistance. It does not have resistance from a bashing barbarian. Ulmor, you are up.
Running around Hannibal and
Oh, let me roll the dice again for her hit points at the end of the turn. This would be 11 this turn. All right, go ahead, Ulmor.
running around Hannibal, full on, full speed, with the shield out, attempting to bash the mind flare away from Hannibal. Bonus action.
Okay, well now as the shield master's changed, remember?
Right. Okay. Forgot.
So before it was worded a little differently. Now it actually has it stated a little bit differently. If you attack a creature within 5 feet of you as part of the attack action and hit with a melee weapon, you may immediately bash the target with your shield if it's equipped, forcing it to make the save.
Okay.
Because it does not count as a bonus action now.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for that. All right. So I will go ahead and swing Spider Staff and then attempt to hit him with the shield and try to knock him back.
All right, so your attack roll will crit. So 9, 17, 18, 19 points of damage. They do not have any resistance to that damage at all. And then now, here's actually what it says now. Let me go ahead and type it into chat for you.
Mm-hmm.
That is one thing it looks like we forgot to change on the character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Force the target to make a saving throw. DC is 8 plus your strength modifier plus your bonus your proficiency modifier. So what's your strength mod? Is a +4 from your gauntlets, right?
Yes.
So it's a DC of 8 plus 8, so 16. Strength saving throw DC 16. This is not magic, so it does not have advantage from the magic resistance. It will fail, pushing it 5 feet back.
All right. Stepping up and swinging the second staff swing.
9 will miss.
Hitting midair and looking down at that and wondering what the hell happened. Hannibal, did you see that?
Do you want to use your heroic inspiration to re-roll the dice?
I'd already
you already used it. That is correct.
Last round there, so
that is correct. Good. All right, Phelix, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna move into the room. Let's shut that door behind me. That was 20 feet. It looks pretty hurt, right?
Oh, yes.
All right, let's use a regular level 1 chromatic orb made of acid. That's a crit.
And the damage?
14. Do you want me to just double it or roll it again?
No need to. It only has 7 remaining, finishing off the second mind flare. Before we continue, it is the end of the hour, so we will leave your characters exactly where you are. You are not in combat anymore, but exploring the room and all that we will do next week for next week's session. Great job, everyone.
Am I incapacitated?
Yes, you will be. And remind me at the beginning of the session to roll the hit points. She has 8 more rolls for those. And we will go ahead and pick this up here next week. We will stick around for everyone, if you would, for a raid. We're going to go ahead and raid out to another channel. And we, of course, we'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, for our Monday Bloody Monday. But thanks for stopping by tonight. And thanks for having patience with the last 2 weeks that we've had off. We'll be back next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, as normal. Of course, thanks to all of our supporters, especially our patrons from Patreon. If you'd like to help support the channel, please consider becoming a patron or subbing here on Twitch, twitch.tv/themasterofdungeons. We do very much appreciate your Prime subs, and thank you so much for those as well. The link to our Patreon page, as well as our YouTube channel and all of our social media accounts, can be found in the About Us section below here on Twitch. If you would subscribe to us on YouTube, it is free to do. We have a number of videos up that can get you caught up in all of the D&D campaigns that we are playing. If you would, like and comment on the videos, share them with your friends, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you'd also be kind to give us some likes, retweets, and all that good stuff. Every sub, like, and share helps us immensely. Click on the Discord panel below to join the Master of Dungeons community Discord server. We can help shape an accepting, caring, and inclusive D&D community. The merch store is also open, so anything you purchase there will directly help support the channel. But thanks for watching. Thank you so much to Sheaves and Fingers for the redemptions for the players. That definitely helped them out a lot. And we look forward to hopefully seeing some of your names in chat tomorrow. So again, we're going to raid out, but thank you so much for stopping in and sharing your evening with us. We very much appreciate that. So until we talk again, be safe, be careful, and as always, happy adventuring. We'll see you soon.